Hello friends, my name is Emile and welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport 2. Today we're continuing on with our Let's Play. This is episode 17 and in today's episode we are going to be tackling the MR2 Cup. For that of course we need a Toyota MR2, and while we may already have one in my garage, I have already used it, so I kind of want to use a different MR2, and I think I'm going to use basically the same MR2 but not modified. I'm going to select this 1995 Toyota MR2 GT. I'm going to have it in blue because the blue looks absolutely exceptional. And let's get into this. Also, hello Ludo, welcome back to my personal hell. Anyways, right, I don't know, do I want to do any upgrades to this? Now, the lead car actually has 100 more PI, I'm just going through the body options being stupid, let's not do that. The lead car actually has quite a PI advantage, so I do want to try and tune this thing up a little bit so it doesn't get completely, you know, stepped on, I guess. I don't really need to do much to it though. I won't spend too much money on this. We'll go for an exhaust. I'll go for sports exhaust. Because I want to save money up, of course, for a muscle car for one of the future events. Sure, I'll put sports weight reduction in it and that should probably do. I can't spell. No, you can't. Excellent. God, the chat is... yeah, let's not do the single word replies, or single letter replies, it's a little bit... Anyways, that's the opponents list, in case you are wondering, and the description is Toyota's revolutionary mid-rear MR2 and MRS take centre stage in this event. Let's go ahead and do it. We have the Maple Valley Short in reverse, Suzuka Circuit East, and Super Circuit Short. Let's get into Maple Valley Short reverse thing next. Just give me a second, Ludo. Because I am gonna do that, because that will make my life slightly easier. Anyways. Right, let's do this. Oh god, I've just seen the tail lights on the lead MR2. They are something else. Oh my god, look at them things. They are straight from the set of Fast and Furious, they are. And look at that wang as well. Oh my god, that really is like... that. I'm fairly certain that car has been used in Fast and Furious at some point. That thing is... yeah. Ooh, God. Okay. Slight bit of rear end slide there. Got a bit of what Mr. Regular was calling that. What did he call it? I can't even remember. Jesus Christ, Ludo's brain's being taken over by the chat. Anyways. Yeah, the one thing I will say is, like, blue does look great in this game. It looks a little bit strange when, like, depending on where the sun shines on it. Like, it looks almost black. Thanks, Table-chan. Table-chan? Oh, yeah. Are you, like... Where was the last time I heard Chan? I think it's in Zero Punctuation's game. Yeah, there's, like, Hat-chan. Hatfall. That's a fun game, that is. I love that game. It's great. I haven't seen any Zero Punctuation in months. I probably need to do a marathon to catch up at some point. I think the last Zero Punctuation I watched was like Rock Band 4. I think Thunder's Dreams Are Weird. I mean, I don't know what he dreams about, but I think at the moment he dreams about the Super Bonbon. Like, Thunder loves that song so much, so... I mean, I assume that's what he thinks about in his sleep. Look at these amazing vents on the back. This... Oh, okay, we have some slight understeer from the MR2. It's a kind of strange handling vehicle, this. It feels kind of heavy, which I was not expecting from the Toyota MR2. Zero Punctuation is awesome. Indeed he is. Yeah, I love me a bit of Zero Punctuation. I don't always agree. Stop the one word message thing, please. Yes, please do. Anyways, yeah. The Zero Punctuation is pretty cool. At least the one letter ones. Yeah, I'm fine with one word as long as you aren't like typing out like the US Constitution to me. Anyways. I do like MR2s actually. I think my favourite generation of MR2 is probably the MRS, but I do like the... Did Ludo start it? I don't know. Bad Ludo. I don't know. Anyways. I will say, like, as much as I do prefer the MRS, the SW20 is also pretty sweet. I can't quite remember the MRS's abbreviated name. Isn't it like the ZZ30 something something something? Anyways, we're still doing reasonably well in this race. Again, the MR2, it just feels kind of heavy. Strange car. It does look cool though. I remember I got speaking to a guy once, and he actually has a Lotus Elise supercharged, and he said, if you ever want to go track racing and like want a decent car to go track racing, you should totally get yourself a SW20 because they're apparently amazing. So Jeff started it. Bad Jeff. Anyways, oh, I thought it was like a 4-lap race. To be fair, this race is actually somewhat kind of long, I guess. The last integral race was pretty short. This one is somewhat long. It's not quite as long as the free breathing challenge yet. Jeez. The free breathing challenge was not fun because I ended up constantly writing my NSX off because the NSX was not a good car. God, there's an image. Oh, there we go. Jesus Christ. Chat is being as wonderful as always. I think that's the best way to sum chat up. Wonderful. Everyone's gone for a stroll. No, apparently 6 people are here, so not everyone's gone for a little stroll in the woods. Anyways, last lap hype. To be fair, I'm not too far off lapping them by the looks of it, which is a little bit strange. I was expecting my MR2 to be slightly less competitive than it is, but yeah, it's yeah, it's quicker than I thought it would be. So hold up, you've got the 2 modified MR2s running, oh sorry, the 3 modified MR2s, if you want to class mine, running off with the lead, and then the rest of them are just sort of at the back. I can imagine the MRS is not particularly quick on this, because of course the MRS is, at least to my knowledge, the least powerful generation of MR2, like the slowest, which is a little bit strange, but hey ho. Then again, it is a much smaller car. I can imagine it weighs a lot less than these MR2s did. Mind you, I don't know, because of, I was going to say something, I don't know. Anyways, car's leveled up to level 1, and of course we get a 30% discount on flywheels. Oh boy, we'll have flywheels for free by the end of this LP. E3 is useless. It's good at telling me when to be disappointed. I want Tokyo Extreme Racer 4. There hasn't been a Tokyo Extreme Racer for, like, ages, from what I remember. The editors are already spoiling their stuff. Yeah, I saw Watch Dogs 2. Titanfall 2 has also been shown. It would be TXR 6. Anyways. Also, oh, there is one more modified MR2. It's that strange-looking MRS. Oh yeah, Import Tuner Challenge. I think if I get any of the TXR games, it's going to be Import Tuner Challenge, because that is, I think, the easiest one to find. I don't know. I'll have to check, actually. I'll check eBay, see how much they are. Because everyone goes on about them a lot. I've got to be honest, I've seen gameplay of them. They don't look particularly exciting. I love the level of customization. Last Tokyo Extreme Racer was 2006. Yeah, I mean, I guess asking for a Tokyo Extreme Racer is kind of like asking for a new Burnout game. I will say, actually, that's one thing of E3 that I'm somewhat curious about. I wonder if any new Need for Speed game's gonna be unleashed, because I would hope to God that they're gonna say something, because I don't know, it's like that new EA will be hyping stuff, then we'll throw 3 billion, yeah. I mean, you can't argue with it. EA sports games sell ludicrously well, so I mean, you can't fault them for doing it. I mean, they are probably the best. I mean, I don't know. Are they the best in business for sport games? I don't know. I don't bloody play sports games. I've bought the last 2 FIFA games, but that's just to have a bit of fun with my friends when I'm, you know, not taking things seriously, because, I don't know. I find FIFA funny. I don't know why. There's just something about how, like, Robot Wars. Emile, if you find 2, take one from me, since power will go on my 360. What, Import Tuner Challenge? There is actually some available on UK eBay. They're asking, like, £7 for it. I mean, I don't know. I will probably, before I pull the trigger on anything, I will have a quick scout around CEX, see if they've got any in, because usually that's the best place to find old games. I mean, hell, CEX had a copy of 2005 Need for Speed Most Wanted in at some point, which I thought was quite incredible, considering. Yeah, I don't. It's a bit of a weird one, like Import Tuner Challenge. Okay, no problem, buddy. If I see one listed, I will totally alert you to it. Anyways, I will say, like, It's a bit of a strange one with like games like Import Tuner Challenge and Most Wanted, because you'd think they would have sold like reasonably well and they'd still like have loads of copies out there, but either people just hang on to them or they just didn't manufacture many copies for the 360. I guess it really depends on if the game was available on a different console, because I mean it's like, because on eBay France the only ones are from the UK. How much do you have to pay for shipping from the UK? I'd be kind of curious on that one. Because, I mean, it's not that far away. Mind you, you are in the south, so, I don't know. I guess that is the one great thing about Roboteer's Standby. Oh yeah, God, Robot Wars. They're bringing that back, apparently, and before Chris Evans. 75% of the games I got from eBay. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with England, is we're probably one of the larger gamer cultures, I guess you could say. You know, of course, we had, you know, some of the biggest manufacturers in the 80s. You know, we had Commodore and Amstrad and all the rest of it. So, yeah, I mean, that is the one good thing about England, is if you want a game, usually it isn't too hard to come across. Unless, of course, it's like a US exclusive. But yeah, finding games on eBay isn't particularly hard. And local game stores, to be fair, where I live, there's like 3 game stores that are like 5 minutes away, so if I think there's actually 4 now, if you count HMV, even though technically they don't usually have much, but yeah, if you want to find something, you can usually find it there. In my local CEX at the moment, they've got a bunch of PlayStation steering wheels with like clutches and everything, which I would be somewhat tempted by. I think they want like £30 for them, and they're like fully, you know, they've got the working shifter and stuff. I just wish that the Xbox One wheels would sort of, someone would make like an unofficial patch or something, or like an adapter where you can get a 360 thing to work on an Xbox One, because they've done it with Rock Band. I'd like to see them do it with steering wheels, because I really want a wheel for Forza 6, but I refuse to pay. I think £170 is for the new Logitech. I can't remember what it's called. Is it like the G920 or something? The problem with buying an Xbox One wheel is it doesn't work on anything else, which is complete bollocks. Mando driving German whip, but it's an Italian. Italian. Did I really just call the MR2 Italian? I'm a stupid. Japanese. It's Japanese. There you go. I've covered for myself there. I have an excuse. I'm tired. I'm drinking coffee. Hopefully that'll wake me up. About £3 for shipping. That's not too bad then, I guess. Anyways, the final race for today heads to the Tsuba Short Circuit, I believe, for a 7-lap race. I think my copy of Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock came from France, because on the back of the cover, it's got like English and it's got French. And every other copy I've seen of Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock does not have that, so I think that might be a French import. I am really tempted at some point to actually do like a Guitar Hero live stream. I think that could be kind of fun. And the best thing is I actually have all the instruments for Guitar Hero as well. I have a microphone, which, no, I'm not singing. I have the guitars, and my guitar works relatively well. I have a drum kit now as well, which is pretty sweet, as much as my parents hate it. Because, yeah, G920 is the Xbox One wheel. Yeah. I mean, even if it worked on, say, the PC, it still won't be much advantage to me, because I don't play my racing games on PC. Just because, I mean, PC's got some great racing games. It's just, I don't know. I'm a console gamer. I can't really do anything. But the VOD will be muted like fuck. But I won't do a VOD. As simple as do a Guitar Hero live stream. Okay. Yeah, Ludo. The only VOD, like, I'm not filming it for anything. So it would just be like a fun little thing. I've got one VOD. I need to upload it. I did a driver stream a while back, which I'm sure people are waiting for me to upload. I was going to do it today, but I actually kind of forgot. So I'll probably put it up like next Sunday. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go around here, because I've got a couple of plans for videos throughout the week. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Guitar Hero live stream could be kind of fun, because, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm amazing at the game, but I can play on, I can play an expert for like most songs. The thing with the Guitar Hero is, like, the actual, where it says, like, the difficulty of the song, for the most part is bollocks. Unless it's Emile has a Rice Civic. I wish I had a Civic. A Civic would be awesome. Anyways, like I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, I just ignore all of the song ratings because they're all complete and utter bollocks, unless it's like Slayer, in which case, yeah, heal the warning. It more, for me, just depends on the rhythm of the song. Like, I've had some songs which are genuinely, you know, like 80% intensity, which are much easier than 40% intensity just because the rhythm makes sense. That's one of my biggest complaints with, like, Master of Puppets on hard, is, like, it's just a little bit too strange. Dad. Time for Dad. Dads drive MR2s if they have a midlife crisis. Nothing against anyone who owns an MR2, though. I'd love an MR2. I'd love an MRS, actually, not an MR2. To be fair, I'm weak. I like front-wheel drive, so if I was going to get any convertible from the 90s, I'd probably end up getting either an MB or a Del Sol. Because Del Sols are actually relatively easy to track down in England. CRXs? No. But CRX Del Sol, which is what they called them over here, relatively easy to track down, and like in the States, none of them are modified. And actually, to be fair, that's one thing I have been finding when I'm currently looking for older Civics, is surprisingly enough, most of them aren't modified. You see, if you try and look for a Supra or a RX-7 or a Skyline, Emile wants a Rice MR2. Well, I'm getting a Rice MR2 at the end of this episode, so I guess that's something. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a modified MR2, unless you count, like, those kit cars, the ones that are, look at me, I have a Ferrari, honest. You know, the people who actually genuinely list, but you don't love anything. I love some things. EK9s, 850R wagons, British touring cars, metal music, I don't know. That's, like, literally all I can think of. Love. What else do I love? I don't know. I think that's about it, to be perfectly honest with you. And of course, making these videos, hardy-dardy-dardy-dar. Anyways, actually I do enjoy this, so... I mean, anyways. I love it how every MR2 in this game has T-tops. Wait, do they all have T-tops in the future Forza games, or... am I just being dumb? Because I swear there's, like, some fixed roof MR2 thing that's in the later games. Wait. No, there's a fixed roof version of the MR2 available, I think. Don't smack into a wall. There we go. Do skids. The MR2, if I tried to do a skid in the MR2, it would twitch and kill me, so probably not a good idea. I mean, it's relatively drifty around here. Also, 6 people in the stream, yay. Apparently Sunday's a really popular game to, a popular day to stream on. It's a bit of a weird one. I don't know why Sunday specifically. Saturday, like, you'd think Sunday would be a more quiet day, but nope, Sunday is one of the bigger days. I guess it really depends on where you post your streams and stuff. Also, how's everyone's YouTube sub boxes doing? Because mine on my phone, I don't know what it's like on PC, but on phone it's hilariously broken at the moment. Like, I've even checked my second channel, it's only showing content from like a day ago. Like, it's not updating unless I shut down the app multiple times, and eventually it'll start showing me my proper subscriptions feed, and then it'll just default back to the same after a while. It's a bit strange. I don't know what's going on with mobile YouTube today, but there you go. Anyways, that is the end of the Tsuba race, and for our troubles we get 8,859 credits. We're not quite level 18 yet, however we are level 2 with the car this Sunday night. We have a 10% discount on transmission and drive lane upgrades by TRD, and of course that's only available to Toyotas. Probably should be on Lexuses as well. It might be on Lexuses. I might not have been paying attention. I don't know. Anyways, for our troubles we get 9,000 credits for completing the series, and we also get a prize car, and it's a modified MR2, and it is the Vis Racing MR2. I mean, it deletes the pop-up headlights, it has a sunroof, and it has... like, I've never seen Fast and Furious summed up so badly with a rear end of a car. But yeah, anyways, that's it for today's episode of the Forza Motorsport 2 Let's Play. In the next episode, I think we're going to be tackling the American Iron Runoff Challenge, so join me for that. Anyways, friends, I want to thank you all very much for watching. My name has been The Real Emile, and until next time, farewell.